Shalom. I want to start off by saying Kal Halal Yamla, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, 𝐤𝐿𝐄𝐄. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us the truth and who rule well. Peace and citations unto the Akim that is spread around the four corners of the earth, spreading this word in sincerity and in truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect. I'm the brother 𝐻𝐿𝐄𝐄 Zion from the GMS Holland branch, coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham Yahawashi with another lesson, with another prayer, and Lord willing, this prayer is edifying. So in this prayer, I'm not going to make it too long. I was reading the book of Psalms and I saw this particular verse, and this is actually the situation that we're in, the mood that we're in. We want Yahweh Bahasham Yahawashi to speed up the time to bring forth his work, to bring forth his acts, which are his strange acts to this world, but to us it's what we're longing for. Let's go. Bear with me for a second. Hasten. There's Isaiah 51 verse 14. The captive exile hasteneth that he may be loosed, and that he should not die in the pit, nor that his breath should fail. So the captive exile, who's the captive exile? That's us, that's the Israelites, because we are exiled from our land, which is Israel, and we are taken captive in the land that we are in right now. It might be America, it might be Europe, it might be South America, Middle America, Australia, wherever you're at, you're not in your homeland, and you have been taken captive because we are under these other nations, you see. So we are that captive exile, and we are hastening that we should be loosed. We are praying to Yahweh Bahasham Yahawashi to speed up the time so that we can be loose, so that we can be set free, and that we can be living in our own land, so that we can be living and abiding by our own laws. Because now we are abiding by these Edomite laws, which is the so-called white man, which his laws are upside down, you see. So we are that captive exile that's hastening to be loosed. So it's not strange for us to complain and to beg the Most High that he should bring forth his works, his acts. Let me see, Habakkuk 1. Verse 3. Until 5, and it reads, Why dost thou show me iniquity, and cause me to behold grievance? So these are the words of Habakkuk, which Habakkuk is also a prophet of old. He also was in a sorrowful and a mournful state, just like Micah, for example. Micah was also complaining that he was the only righteous one, that was living in the earth at that time. You see? So it is in the spirits of the prophets to complain for what they are beholding, for what they are seeing, because we are seeing 2/3 running rampant. We are seeing the heathens ruling over us with unrighteous laws, you see? So that's why we are complaining. So we are seeing iniquity, which is sin upon sin, and grievance. For spoiling and violence are before me, and there are that raise up strife and contention. Therefore the law is slacked, and judgment doth never go forth. Because the heathens are ruling, that's why the true judgment never goes forth. You see, only upside down judgment goes forth. The ways of these heathen, those are being portrayed, and those are being upheld in this time. But we want the judgment of Yahweh Bahasham Yahawashi, the Thawarathka, to be here upon earth. That's supposed to be the law, not what America says. Because America's policing this whole earth, as we all know. And America's ruled by the so-called white man. America's the military base of the so-called white man. You see? For the wicked that compass about the righteous, you see? So the wicked, they are ruling. The wicked, they are choking the righteous out. Therefore wrong judgment proceeded. Behold, ye among the heathen, and that ye among the heathen is speaking about the Israelites among the heathen, like I was going into, we are exiled and we are taken captive. We are exiled from our land. We are scattered across the four corners of the earth, and we are taken captive in these lands that we are in. So we are among those heathen. And regard and wonder marvelously, for I will work a work in your days which ye will not believe, though it be told you. And so the Most High is saying here that he's going to work a marvelous work which you're not going to believe. He's going to turn the Israelite foreigners back to their own heritage, which is being an Israelite, which is knowing the laws, which is knowing Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahawashi, because we are the Most High's people. We are the Most High's apple of his eye, you see, as it says in the book of Deuteronomy 7 verse 6. See? So now knowing that, knowing where this prayer is coming from, then you can understand why this is a good prayer. So now you can understand why this is a good prayer to pray to the Most High, to beg the Most High to work his work, like he was saying, his act, his strange act, which is going to be gathering all the Israelites and the Israelite foreigners, the Gentile-looking Israelites, and beaming them up and saving them in the time that this earth is going to be destroyed for the second time, not by water, because that was a horrendous act also, but this time it's going to be by fire. Remember how the whole earth was overflowing with water? Same thing is going to happen a second time. America is going to be that lake of fire, and we all need redemption, and we all need salvation from the Most High. And so this is Psalms 119 verse 126, and it reads, "It is time for thee, O Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahawashi, to work, for they have made void thy law." See, like we were just reading in Habakkuk 1. The wicked compasseth around the righteous, so righteous judgment does not precede it. So they make void the law of the Most High. So now in the Laishawath Quadash, it's Itha, Laishawath, LaYahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Haparwa, Thawarathka. And so I'm going to type it in the Paleo Hebrew, which is Itha, Laishawath, LaYahawah, Salakia, LaYahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Haparwa, Thawarathka. So now with the understanding, Itha, which is now, Laishawath, La is two, and Laishawath means work. LaYahawah, La is two, Yah is he, Hawa comes from Haya, which is to be or to exist. Bahasham, Ba is in, Ha is the, Sham is name. Yahawashi, Yah is he, Hawashi means deliverer or salvation. Haparwa, Hapar, which is to break or to make void or to frustrate, and the Wa in the end is his or they. So they break or they frustrate. Thawarathka, Tawarat comes from Tawara, which is the law, and the Ka in the end makes it thy law. So this is a quick prayer that you can send up to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahawashi, to speed up the time, to hasten the time, because we are being compassed by the wicked, and we want to be freed. We want to be put in our own land. We want to live according to the ways of Yahweh Bahasham Yahawashi. You see, just like in the time of Egypt, when Moses was going to the Pharaoh, telling him, begging him, like, hey, let the Most High's people go so that they can worship Yahweh Bahasham Yahawashi in all peace. Let them go in the wilderness or whatever, let them just free so that they can worship their power. But Moses didn't listen. Same thing is happening right now. These nations, especially Esau, he's not loosening up his grip on the Israelites, because the scripture has to come to fruition, because the scriptures is also saying that there's going to be a time like no other, the time of Jacob's trouble. So those things have to come to pass. But basically, we just want to be freed, and we just want to worship Yahweh Bahasham Yahawashi in all sincerity, because we are his people. You see? So yeah, man. Yahawashi, this video is edifying, and I want to say Kal Halal Yamla, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham Reka Kodash, Shalom Akim.